What's up, guys? So back again with another video. Like I said, this is another UFC card, and yeah, this is UFC Fight Night, BADER versus NOGUEIRA 2. Obviously the other card was Mousasi versus Hall 2. So two rematches, two pretty good cards. Obviously not like not super big with name value, but should be a really good fun day of fights. Especially if you're a fight fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and wake up early, probably watch all the fucking fights. It's gonna be fight day pretty much all day for me, more than likely, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started here, guys. I'm only gonna be doing my predictions on the main card because I just didn't really study pretty much all the fights here, but I'm gonna give you guys some of this input because I know more about the fighters on the main card than I do about the rest. I mean, actually, I recognize a lot of faces here in the FS1 prelims, but I know most of you guys just care about the main card. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. First fight on the main card, we got Sergio Moraes against Ottow. Moraes is coming off. I want to say it was a loss, but we'll go ahead and check this out. Anyway, Ottow, his opponent, is coming off a win against Josh Berkman, who's a longtime veteran. And yeah, Berkman actually lost to this guy, and yeah, this guy, he isn't that bad. So Ottow here, pretty decent. Let's see who we got here. Oh, it was a draw. Yeah, that's right. I remember this fight. I picked Luan Chagas to win, and it was actually a split decision. It was a draw pretty much, but yeah. Anyways, Chagas did pretty good in that fight. Anyways, so yeah, Moras here, good on the ground. Excellent jiu-jitsu game. Ottow actually also has some good submissions. So I say this fight mostly plans out on the feet, and yeah, I want to say on the feet, Ottow's gonna be the better striker. He's serviceable on the feet, and yeah, I expect him to just pretty much do more output, just beat him with the output. Moraes doesn't throw a lot of output, as you can see there by his stats. More like single shots and stuff like that. I think Ottow's gonna do some combinations here, and I think he's just gonna mostly stay on the feet because I don't think either of these guys really want to mess with the submission game. But if anybody's gonna want to get a takedown, it's gonna be Sergio here. But I really see Ottow pretty much just outpointing Moraes on the feet and getting the win. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Ottow to get this win. And I say Ottow wins by decision. Next fight, warlley Alves against kamaru Usman. Yeah, Alves coming off that loss to Barberena. This guy is known for his guillotine, excellent submissions. Well, only when he does his guillotine, pretty much. Kamaru Usman, this guy's a really good wrestler. Also has some power. But yeah, more than likely, this guy just wants to take you down. Look at his grappling stats. He's almost kind of like a Khabib right now at this except at a 170-pound division, pretty much. So he's pretty much like a welterweight version of Khabib, just by looking at his takedown stats. That's pretty fucking crazy right there. 7 takedowns average. So that's pretty fucking crazy. And yeah, I expect the same here from Usman. I expect him to take down Alves. Once Alves starts getting tired, he's gonna just take him down repeatedly, beat him up on the ground, and just pretty much dominate him on the ground. So I don't think Alves is going to be able to catch him with anything nasty. And yeah, like I said, I don't think this fight's going to play out much on the feet. I think Usman's going to go for the takedown right away. And yeah, pretty much just beat Alves up on the ground. So I'm going to take Usman to win by decision. Next fight, we got thales ladies against Jotko. Jotko's coming off that impressive knockout over, what's his name, Tamdan McCrory, the Barn Cat. And ladies, I think is coming off a loss. I want to say he's coming off a loss here. Let me go ahead and check this out, guys. Gotta make sure here. Was it lost to Mousasi? Oh yeah, he did lose to Mousasi, but then he ended up getting a win. Third round submission win against Chris Camozzi. All right. So yeah, obviously thales ladies, as you can see, he's ranked pretty decently there, number 11 of the middleweight division. Jotko's trying to climb up that ladder. Just don't really think it's it's Jotko's time right now. I mean, this actually could be his time, but I mean, leites here, he's still a good fighter, and he's still got some fire in him, and I think he should be able to get this fight to the ground and work some sort of submission or just beat up Jotko. I think on the feet, Jotko's gonna have the advantage here, but leites also, I think he also has some power, or am I thinking about someone else here? No, yeah, leites also has some good power. Um, but yeah, on the feet, I think Jotko's gonna have the advantage, but on the ground, I think it's gonna be should be all leites. So I think leites is gonna fight a smart fight, and I think he's gonna be able to win this fight by decision, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick leites to win by decision. Moving on to the next fight, we got Claudia Gadela against Courtney Casey. Casey's looking pretty good right now, but Gadela is obviously number one contender here at this weight class, and she's obviously a fucking beast. Obviously, her last fight was against Jacek. She does really well, for pretty much half the fight, and then obviously gets tired and whatnot. So, as you can see, that what that pretty much means is Gadela is pretty unstoppable in 3-round fights, and this is a 3-round fight, and pretty much really favors Gadela here. Casey's a big girl, seems pretty strong, has some power, good takedowns. She's just a really big girl, but I think Gadela has the better technique. Is also a strong fighter herself, even though she's going to be the smaller fighter. And yeah, I just see Gadela being I want to say just pretty much better everywhere except for maybe the knockout power, or the finishing ability. So I think Gadela survives the first round onslaught from Casey, and then after that really just starts taking over the fight, getting takedowns, controlling Casey on the ground and stuff like that. But I mean, Casey, man, you never know, man. She could come through with a big win, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go on the safe side here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick Gadela, guys. So I'll take Gadela to win, and more than likely it's gonna be a decision because she doesn't really knock people out, or it could be a submission. But I'm gonna go ahead and say Gadela by decision. Moving on to the co-main event, we got Thomas Almeida versus Albert Moraes. So I don't know too much about Moraes here. But I do expect Almeida to get back on track here, guys. This guy's a good striker, good power, was undefeated, just lost to Cody Garbrandt, who packs a shit ton of power, and Almeida just really didn't really look the same in that fight from what I saw anyway. He didn't really look like how Almeida usually looks, but this guy is extremely hittable, so I mean there is a chance Moraes here makes a big impact in the division. Maybe could also knock out Almeida just like Garbrandt did. But more than likely, I think Almeida's just gonna outstrike him on the feet, and more than likely get a finish. So I'm gonna go and pick Almeida to get this fight done, and yeah, I think he'll be able to get the win here. And I'm gonna go ahead and say Almeida gets another finish, and I think more than likely it's gonna be probably second round. So Almeida, second round knockout. All right, moving on to the main event here, guys. Ryan Bader against Lil Nog. And yeah, obviously these guys fought before. Bader got the win. That was a while back, probably like 5 years ago or something like that. And now Bader's way more improved, while Lil Nog's obviously aging. Lil Nog's coming off a win against Patrick Cummins, who is pretty much a lower level version of Bader. And yeah, I see Bader looking good here in this fight. See him getting takedowns, staying away from the submissions, and just pretty much overall just beating Lil Nog up, guys. I like Lil Nog, but I just don't think he's able to get this win against Bader, who's still improving, and he beat him last time. Lil Nog, I mean, this guy's getting really old now, and yeah, I don't think he could improve that much. So I mean, Lil Nog's always gonna have good boxing and obviously good jiu-jitsu, and you never know, he could catch him with something, but the safe pick here is Bader, and I think Bader should be able to get the win here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and say Bader either wins by decision or it's going to be a late finish. But I'll go ahead and say Bader by decision. So those are my picks, guys. Pretty much all of them, I picked them all to win by decision except for Almeida, probably to get a second round knockout. But yeah, that's going to be it for my video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.